What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. Last night, UConn played Iowa, and it was a really good game. Um, it didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to turn out. I thought that UConn was going to beat. I thought that Gino Oriama was going to be able to come up with a strategy to basically to slow down or at least stop Caitlin Clark. And as it turns out, it didn't go that way at all. I thought that I thought before the game I said that they need to pick her up full court, pick Caitlin Clark up full court. And they did that. They picked her up, and the young lady, let me see, what is this young lady's name? The young lady name is Mole, Nika Mole or Moa. I'm sure I'm probably not pronouncing her name right, but I thought that the young lady who played Caitlin Clark throughout most of the game, she did a good job. Um, and she denied her the ball a lot of the times, and I thought that was good. Just to make Caitlin have to work to get the ball, number one, and then number two, run off some of that shot clock. And so a lot of times when Caitlin did get the ball, it probably was like about 15 seconds left. So Caitlin either had to look for her own shot or look for the her open teammates. And throughout the first half, I thought that strategy worked pretty good for UConn. And then later on in the second half, once the second half started, I think Iowa's coach made some changes. They didn't really seem like at that second half that they was going to really just force the issue with Caitlin. They just made it so that like they just ran their offense, and when Caitlin had opportunities, she took advantage of opportunities, and that's what happened. Also, I thought that UConn actually played physical with Caitlin. Excuse me. She actually played physical with They actually played physical with Caitlin, but still that didn't slow her up either. She still was able to get her buckets and get her teammates involved. I think so far in this tournament, I think Caitlin has probably seen just about every kind of defense that you can possibly do. Only thing I haven't really seen a team do was like a box and one. And but they tried picking her up throughout the full court. They tried denying her the ball. That didn't work. They tried playing physical. That didn't work for that didn't work against for LSU. That didn't work. For And last night for UConn it didn't work. And so now, like every test, every time, Caitlin faces a test, she comes through. Now, the South Carolina, I think, is going to be different because they are so deep. I think that Bree Hall and she's going to see a lot of Bree Hall, and she's also going to see a lot of the young lady Watkins. Well, Watkins will probably be like a rim protector. So if she do just so happen to get past Bree Hall, or if she get past Raven Johnson or Pow Pow, then they'll have they'll have people down there to protect the rim. But I don't know. Caitlin played against not all of these same girls, but she's Iowa is the team that knocked South Carolina out last year. So it's not like you know, Caitlin hasn't seen the kind of pressure that South Carolina can bring. I'm thinking that this is going to be a tough guy, another test for Caitlin. it's going to be a tough game for South Carolina and also for Iowa. I think though it's going to be hard to really try to figure out how to stop Caitlin. And the good thing about it is for Iowa is, like I said, Caitlin has seen this. She's familiar with the kind of pressure that Dawn Stanley can bring. I thought that last year the South Carolina team was better than the team that Caitlin is going to face this year. Only thing about this team is deep. At every position. South Carolina is deep at every position. But Caitlin Clark, man, she is like, I've seen them, like I said, every defense they've thrown at her, she's found a way to not only get her points, but to get her teammates involved. So yeah, this is going to definitely be a big test for South Carolina. Only advantage I give South Carolina is that they are deep. They'll have like more fouls to give. But other than that, I can't really see an advantage. Well, in the low post, I think also South Carolina has an advantage. I thought last night UConn kind of got away from going to their low post, and then when they did come back to their low post, they were trading 2s for 3s. And if they missed the shot, they only had it was one and done, because Iowa did a really good job of crashing the boards on the defensive end. So they didn't allow the young lady from UConn to get a whole lot of second chance opportunities, Aaliyah Edwards. And so I do think that'll be different with South Carolina, because like I said, they have the young lady Cardosa, and they also have Watkins. They have and South Carolina has like about 3 really good rebounders on their squad. So that'll be an advantage for South Carolina. But I'm not sure. I'll probably make up my mind early tomorrow before the game, and just to see, I want to think about who I think is going to win this game, South Carolina or Iowa, because it's not a lock. Although South Carolina, like I said, is deep at every position. They got a lot of talent at every position, but it's definitely not the chemistry that Iowa has, like, is just it's I think the chemistry is just as good on Iowa as it is with South Carolina, because all of those girls on Iowa, they play their role. Everybody do their job, and they contribute when in any way they can. So this is going to be a tough game. It's going to be. I'm gonna have to think about this. I'm probably going to have to wait until just before the game before I come up with, like, my prediction, who I think is going to win. And so for that, you're going to have to tune in tomorrow, Sports Talk Sunday at 11 a.m. Yeah, now we'll be talking more basketball. We're gonna talk a whole lot about this South Carolina Iowa matchup, and this really is a rematch. So yeah, man, I'm gonna wait though until tomorrow to make my prediction. So let me know what your predictions are, and so we can, and let me know why you're predicting. Like, if you think Iowa's going to win, let me know why you think Iowa's going to win. If you think that South Carolina is going to win, let me know why you think South Carolina is going to win. And yeah, with that being said, man, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow for Sports Talk Sunday at 11 a.m. That's 11 a.m. Sports Talk Sunday. And I'll give my prediction tomorrow when you tune in. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you tomorrow.